Hi, Gertrude. Did I do something wrong?
At the funeral, you told all of your relatives you cleared out all of the weeds in my yard, didn't you?
Well, yeah, kind of. But it's not like I was especially eager to talk about weeds or anything. It's just that everyone was discussing gardening, so I mentioned what I did in your garden this afternoon. After I got clearing out the weeds, you asked me to plant some flowers in the freshly invader-free soil, did you not? One of my relatives was really curious, and she asked me all kinds of things about how to plant and care for the flowers.
That may be so, but why did you have to be so idiotically honest? Some things are better left unsaid.
Huh? What do you mean?
Are you trying to make our families think I'm the kind of person who forces her disabled daughter-in-law to clear out the weeds in her garden? You're so thoughtless and insensitive. Ugh, how could you do this to me, you little ingrate? I'm your mother-in-law, did you forget that? Would it hurt you so much to say some nice things about me once in a blue moon, or to try and uplift me instead of destroying my reputation?
Oh, look, Gertrude, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was doing anything to upset you. It wasn't intentional. I doubt anyone even remembers what I said about the weeds, and besides, even if they did, why would they think you forced me? It was the flowers they were interested in. I honestly don't think you have anything to worry about.
You don't know that for sure. I do wish you'd think before speaking every now and then, dear.
Right. You're right. I'm sorry.
If you mean it when you say you want to win my approval, making me happy should be your #1 priority. In spite of that, all you seem to do is upset me. Do you enjoy making me suffer?
No, of course not. I told you I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
In that case, you better make damn sure that whenever you talk about me in front of others from now on, it's nothing but praise. Praise and more praise. I want everyone to know how fantastic I am. If anyone asks, the only reason you cleared out the weeds and planted those flowers was because you wanted to help me so badly that you volunteered of your own accord. Are we clear?
We're clear.
Good grief. It looks like your leg isn't the only thing that doesn't work. The fact that I have to explain things that should be as plain as day in minute detail makes it abundantly clear that your brain isn't operating at full capacity either. Are all cripples like this?
Gertrude, please. I'd really appreciate it if you would stop calling me that. And I'd like it if you stopped thinking of me as nothing more than my disability. Other than one of my legs not working, I'm no different to you or anyone else.
Oh, now I've heard it all. A bottom-dwelling leech who's only able to exist thanks to my hard-earned tax dollars thinks she's the same as me?
Please stop being so horrible. Do you think I chose to be this way? Do you think I enjoy it?
It makes me sick the way you cripples roll around in your wheelchairs while you suck up the tax dollars of hard-working Americans like me without a care in the world. You assert so boldly how you're no different to me and other normal folk that I believe you might actually be delusional enough to believe it. But the truth is, without sponging off the tax money of decent, respectable people like us, defective articles like you wouldn't have a leg to stand on, would you? Pardon the pun. I know you can't help the way you are, but you could at least try being a little more damn humble.
I'm not gonna deny it. Maybe there are some disabled people who behave arrogantly and act like the world owes them something, but most of us are incredibly grateful for any help we get.
Are you really? I wonder. Consider the following. You, damaged goods in the real sense of the term, managed to bag yourself a high-spec guy like my son. You're privileged enough to be enjoying a happy, fulfilling life of the kind that in a just world would only be possible for normal people. That seems pretty damn arrogant from where I'm standing.
Disabled folk have the right to be happy too.
Throw away these despicable ideas of yours at once. You may have been married for a year now, but I bet not a day's gone by where my son hasn't regretted choosing you to be his wife. How about you hurry up and accept how miserable you make the people around you and do my son the enormous favor of divorcing him and getting out of his life once and for all?
Wait, are you telling me to leave Sam?
Believe me, dear, that's all I've ever wanted. How could I want anything else? You're nothing but useless, damaged goods, and you serve no purpose in any of our lives. What's the point in keeping you around? You bring nothing to the table. Alice, my leg is itchy. Bring me a back scratcher at once.
I can't come and see you again today, Gertrude. I have some important business to attend to now.
Important business? More important than me? Impossible! You come back to the hospital right now.
Are you being serious right now? I was literally just there. I'm sorry, I can't. I have an appointment to make. I really gotta go.
Don't you feel sorry for me? I can't even walk. I'm disabled just like you now. You'd think you of all people would understand how I feel.
Sure, I understand how difficult not being able to walk can be, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna drop what I'm doing to cater to your every whim and desire at the drop of a hat.
Ah, I see. That's it, isn't it? You were born disabled. You could never understand how it feels to be an able-bodied person who suddenly loses use of their legs in a horrible accident. Not only that, but you'd think it was enough that I'm now unable to walk and forced to live in a wheelchair. But no, I just had a lawyer show up. Do you know what he wanted? He demanded I pay the full amount to cover the repair fees for the damage done to the house.
I hardly see how that's a surprise after what you did. You drove your car into someone's freaking house. I suggest you talk to your insurance company about that. I'm not familiar with this kind of thing, but there's a chance they might be able to cover it. I'm certainly not going to be any use to you on this one.
I have no idea what to do. I don't know anything about legal proceedings, and besides, this is all backwards. The owner should be paying for the damages her house caused to me. Just because I mistook the accelerator for the brake pedal in a moment of confusion doesn't mean I should be punished financially. I've already suffered enough.
Surely you should just be thankful that poor old lady wasn't home when you planted your car in her living room. She could have been killed. And look, I know this isn't easy, but there is still a chance that with lots of hard work, rehabilitation, and some positive thinking, you could walk again one day.
Maybe so, but there's no telling how long that could take. I was supposed to be going on a girls' holiday with my friends next month. There's no way I'll be going now. What did I ever do to deserve this? Life is cruel.
I know this is horrible, Gertrude, but you can't give up. What else can you do but try your best? I know this is gonna sound heartless, but there's no avoiding the fact that you're the one who caused this accident. Besides, you're not the only one involved here. You destroyed some poor lady's house with your careless driving. I think you should show a little remorse.
Like I told you, all I did was make one teeny tiny mistake. Since when did you become the world's highest moral authority? Get off your damn high horse.
You don't seem to have any idea how much worse this could have been if that lady had happened to be home when you plowed through her house.
You shut your goddamn mouth! I can't live like this. I've had enough already. I want to go home. Hospital food is so disgusting it makes me want to vomit, and they even decide when I go to bed. I can't take it anymore. This is not where I'm supposed to be.
You're getting discharged next month, right?
That's right. But that's too long. I don't know if I can hold out until then. It's not like being all cooped up in here is going to make me any more likely to walk again. I'm just suffering needlessly.
Gertrude, please. They're doing important tests on you every day, and they're giving you rehab sessions for crying out loud. It might not be nice, but it's a necessary step in your recovery, and also for getting out of there. Please do your best. We believe in you.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to talk to you about what happens after I get discharged from this godforsaken hellhole. I've decided I'm going to live with you and Sam.
Huh?
Don't act so surprised. I live in a wheelchair now, you know. How am I supposed to get by without anyone to look after me?
There are tons of people in wheelchairs who live alone. Sure, things will undoubtedly be difficult at first, and we'll be around to help you while you get used to everything.
Wait a second. You're not trying to tell me I can't live with you, are you? I know you wouldn't do that.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but you can't live with us. It's impossible.
Why not? I'm Sam's mother. We're family.
I know that, but Sam has no intention of letting you move in with us either.
You're lying. There's no way my lovely, kind, caring Sam would let his own mother down in her hour of need. He's not like you.
Oh, Gertrude, I'm really sorry to have to bring this up at a time like this. But you've been horrible to me ever since we met.
Me? Horrible to you? What in heaven's name are you talking about, young lady? I have no recollection of doing any such thing.
You make fun of me for being disabled? You do nothing but insult, demean, and belittle me at every opportunity. You probably treat your garbage better than you do me.
All I've ever done is tell the truth.
Whether you think something is true or not gives you no right to abuse me. I did my best to build some kind of positive relationship with you because you're Sam's mom and I wanted us all to get along. I wanted to win your approval so badly that I held my tongue and tolerated everything you said to me in the hopes that one day you'd finally give me a chance. But Sam told me I shouldn't keep putting up with it. And you know what? He's right.
Fascinating. Just fascinating. What a riveting story. Not. What's your goddamn point, noodle leg? None of this has anything to do with me. I will be moving in with you. I won't be able to get by otherwise.
Please start looking into disability-friendly accommodation, or if you're so tired of living alone, care homes. Because you are absolutely not moving in with us, and that's final. You don't have to take my word for it. Sam says he's gonna message you soon, so be my guest and wait to hear it from him if you like. The sooner you understand and accept this, the better.
No way! Sam would do anything to help me, no matter what. I'm his mother and he loves me. I won't lose to an arrogant, wet behind the ears little ingrate like you.
Gertrude, this isn't about winning or losing.
I'm moving in with you. We're not negotiating here. This has already been decided. Your opinion is irrelevant and I never asked for it. I can't believe that you of all people would treat me so cruelly and heartlessly despite having been disabled your whole life. You should understand what I'm going through more than anyone. What's wrong? Are you scared you won't get my son's full, undivided attention anymore? That's it, isn't it? You're jealous.
Give me a break, not even a little.
then how about you keep your mouth shut and start listening to my son? I know he wants me to live with you, and I won't hear another word on the matter from the likes of you. Stop interfering where you're neither needed nor welcome, you little witch. You've got some explaining to do, Alice. You haven't been to see me in the hospital for an entire week. What in heaven's name is going on?
Just like I told you before, I won't be helping you with anything anymore.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to avoid the issue of me living with you and my son, aren't you? I can read you like a book.
Wow, are you seriously still talking about that? You just don't know when to give up. You were obviously never gonna listen to me. But Sam's explained over a dozen times by now that there's no way you can live with us. What's it gonna take for you to understand?
Irrelevant. I'm his mother, and my word is law.
I see. But you living with us is literally impossible.
Where there's a will, there's a way. You can say whatever you like, but it changes nothing. I will absolutely, 100%, indubitably, definitely, surely, certainly, unequivocally be moving in with you. I've already hired a moving company to have my things dropped off at your house. The wheels are in motion and there are no brakes on this train. As things stand, the plan is to arrive there sometime during the beginning of next month. You should be grateful. This is an opportunity to be of some use to someone. Maybe if you're lucky, the day will finally come where I no longer think of you as useless, damaged goods. Didn't you always used to go on about how desperate you were to win my approval? Well, this is your chance to prove you've got what it takes.
You're already making preparations to move in with us? Wait a sec. You mean you're moving abroad with us?
Huh? Abroad?
Yep. Me and Sam moved to the UK last week. That's why we can't visit you in the hospital anymore.
Wait a sec. What? The UK? This is the first I've heard of it.
Right? That's because we didn't tell you.
Why did you move to the UK? This makes no sense. Hold on a second. Is this something to do with Sam's work?
Bingo! So we're gonna be away from the States for a little while. Damn, I can't imagine how awkward it's gonna be when the moving company guys arrive with all your stuff at the house that we no longer live in. How many times did I tell you moving in with us was impossible? I wasn't exaggerating or making excuses. I mean, it's literally, physically impossible.
Maybe so, but you didn't tell me why, did you? This could have all been avoided if you just let me know. Ugh! Come home this instant!
We didn't tell you because we didn't want you bugging us or getting in our way while we were getting ready to move abroad. Besides, we thought it best to keep it quiet on the off chance that you were actually crazy enough to invite yourself.
Where does this leave me? What am I supposed to do now? Where am I supposed to go when I get discharged from the hospital?
Not my problem. Figure it out yourself. Oh, that reminds me. We did leave a bunch of leaflets containing information on local care facilities and specialized apartments for disabled folks on your living room table. There are some with info on live-in carers, too. Take a look at those and plan your life yourself.
Are you abandoning me? How could you do this? I'm in a goddamn wheelchair! This is an unacceptable way to treat your mother-in-law.
I don't want to understate how horrible and unfortunate your accident was, and I feel for you, Gertrude, I really do. But me or Sam have no intention of looking after someone as incredibly selfish and egotistic as you. You're the one who caused the accident. In spite of that, you still haven't apologized to the poor old lady whose house you destroyed, have you?
She has more than enough of my money to care about epoxy apology. I've already lost my life savings because of the compensation I was forced to pay for her repairs. Her house can be fixed. My legs, on the other hand, cannot. Do you really think I have the time to be thinking of others in the situation I'm in?
It's not that I don't understand how you feel, but I want you to think for a moment. I want you to remember something you said to me a little while ago. What was it again? You could at least try being a little more damn humble. So how about it, Gertrude? Have you not got what it takes to show some humility? That's super important for cripples like you and me, after all, right?
This isn't fair. I was a normal person when I said that. I mean, no, wait. I'm still a normal person. I'm not a cripple. I'm not. They said there's a chance I might walk again if I work hard at rehab.
Great. That means you can stop trying to rely on others and live by yourself then. You are normal after all, aren't you? Shouldn't be an issue, right?
I am, but things are different now. Or at least for the time being. Have you no heart? Don't you feel in the slightest bit sorry for me? Your poor aged mother-in-law has to live in a wheelchair, for heaven's sake. You have no idea how crushingly lonely it can be to live on your own at the best of times, let alone in this state. Have some sympathy.
If you got enough fight left in you to be pestering me like this, I'm sure you'll be just fine. You know what astonishes me the most? That you actually think I'd help you after the way you abused and made fun of me for being disabled all this time. Surely you're joking. You have to be. No human being is this ridiculous.
But I thought you wanted my approval.
I thought I made this clear already, but any desire for your approval I may have had back then has completely disappeared. I'm blessed enough to have a kind, caring, loving husband who accepts me unconditionally for who I am, and that's all that matters. What more could I possibly want?
Alice, listen to me. I'll accept you as my daughter-in-law and my son's wife if you let me move in with you. This is what you've been waiting for all this time, isn't it? I may have been a little inconsiderate towards you at times in the past, but I get it now. After losing use of my legs in the accident, I finally understand how you feel. I'll never do anything like that again. Won't you at least think about it? Pretty please?
I will not.
We could find a place with wheelchair accessibility in the UK, you know. I know the rest of the world isn't as advanced as America, but they should at least have ramps. You wouldn't happen to know anything about why I haven't been able to get through to Sam for the last few days, would you? Would you be a darling and pass on a message for me? I need you to ask him to consider flying me over to the UK to live with you both.
I won't be doing that.
But Alice, I'm begging you. I'm in a wheelchair and I'm begging you. What's the harm in passing on a message? Why won't you just hear me out here?
You haven't heard me out even once ever since we met. Why should I suddenly be interested in anything you have to say?
Alice, I'm so sorry. I've been a fool. I'm so sorry for the way I've treated you. My behavior was unacceptable. I feel horrible, dear. But I really am begging you here. I'm begging you with every last fiber of my being. Please, please don't abandon your mother-in-law like this.
Sam already made this clear, but apparently it didn't go in, so I'll tell you again. You're not the only human being on this planet, and you need to start living with some consideration for others for a change. The world owes you no favors, and you can't always get your own way. That's life, and the sooner you accept it, the better.
I'm not saying I want my own way all the time. Besides, I obviously don't get it, do I? If I did, I wouldn't be alone and miserable in this wheelchair. This isn't my fault.
There's no reason for me to speak to you as long as you're living in denial of what you've done. Have a nice life.
Alice, wait! I'm begging you. Please just pass the message on to Sam. That's all I ask. You can hate me, you can curse me, you can think what you want of me, but please pass on the message. I'm sorry. I'm remorseful for the way I treated you. I'm sorry I ignored the way you felt for so long, and I'm sorry I ignored everything you and Sam said to me.
There's nothing I can do for you.
Surely that's not true. Sam thinks the world of you. Surely one word from you is all it would take for him to reconsider how he feels about me. If you forgive me, he will too. I just know it.
But I'm a defective article. Good for nothing, remember? Even if I wanted to, I could never be of use to anyone. Your words, not mine. All I'm doing right now is what your son asked me to, which is why there's nothing I can do for you. You're on your own. Have a nice life. Bye. After that, I was beraged with a torrent of panicked messages from my desperate mother-in-law. Naturally, I blocked her, and now, with her gone, my life is stress-free. I said all I had to say at the end there, so I have no regrets. A major toxic influence has been removed from our lives, and we're not looking back. That said, she decided to move into an apartment complex equipped with specialized facilities for disabled people, for which she needed the signature of a close relative to act as her guarantor. We enlisted the help of Sam's uncle to act as a go-between to avoid the unpleasantries of corresponding directly with her, and so the procedures to dispose of her once and for all are currently underway. I can't help but feel a little guilty for dragging Sam's uncle into Gertrude's mess, but it couldn't be helped. To my surprise, he readily accepted. He said he'd long had his suspicions she might be mistreating me because he knew exactly what she was like from his own experiences with her growing up. Eventually, her application for the wheelchair-friendly apartment was approved. She's currently living there alone. Everyone who knows her thinks she got exactly what she deserved after finding out the way she'd been treating me, which sadly for her means that she never gets a single visitor. After being paralyzed from the waist down, my mother-in-law, who used to be super active, having formerly been an avid mountain climber, is now confined to a tiny apartment and leads a wretched existence of soul-crushing loneliness. I heard from a friend of a friend who happened to see her out shopping that she looked like she'd lost all her spirit and vigor, a depressed, broken husk of a human being. What life brings next is entirely down to her. In any case, it's not our problem. She's not in our lives anymore, and she never will be again. She's nothing more than a distant memory now. Me and my husband are looking towards our own future together and intend on building the best life possible for ourselves in the UK. I have nothing but gratitude towards my amazing husband and our wonderful relatives, who have all been super supportive over the whole Gertrude incident. As for me, I'm going to carry on working as hard as I possibly can to ensure that mine and Sam's happy lives together continues long into the future.
Claire, I have some big news. I just found out I'm pregnant too. We will be best buddies during our pregnancies.
Really? Oh, congratulations, Emma!
Thanks. I'm sure we'll have our ups and downs, but we will get through them together.
Oh, for sure. I'm glad I have someone so close who will understand what I'm going through.
I want to provide the best education and environment for the child, so I've already started to look into all the possibilities. I will share all the information I find with you.
Thank you. Wow, Emma, you're so determined. I can't think that far ahead yet. I think I'll focus on delivering this baby first.
You're totally right. Our top priority should be to deliver our baby safely.
Well, the baby has finally arrived. She was 4 days past her due date. I guess she was too comfortable inside. Have you seen her pictures?
I did. I can't stop laughing. She looks horrible. I thought she was a monkey.
Huh? Oh, I think most newborns are like this.
No, she's clearly on the ugly side. What's her name?
We named her Gina.
Gina? That's a very ordinary name.
Maybe. Have you decided what you'll name yours?
Marilyn, isn't it such a pretty name?
Yes, very.
Oh yeah, after my baby arrives, I want to take baby massage classes, so we should go together. I hear it's great for the baby.
I see. Well, I think it might be too much for my daughter's sensitive skin, so I think we'll pass.
Are you sure? That's a bummer. I thought we could take classes together.
Sorry.
Marilyn, I heard you got accepted to the summer program you wanted to go to. Congratulations. Thanks. You are amazing. Plus, you signed with a modeling agency, right? Wow, word got out quickly. I was approached by someone from the agency when we were visiting the city. My mom got super excited and kind of went ahead with it. They approached you on the street? But I'm not surprised. You are really pretty. I just happened to be there when they were looking, I guess. I'm actually not really interested in modeling. I prefer to be in the library studying what I love. What about you? Do you like studying? No, I don't really like it. My mom and I talked about getting a tutor to boost up my grades, but I don't really want to. You've had a tutor for a couple years already, right? And I heard you take all kinds of lessons every day. Yeah, I do. Ballet on Monday, swimming on Wednesday, piano on Thursday, home tutor on Tuesday and Friday, French and jazz dance on the weekends. Wow, but when do you rest? I have to study for a couple more hours after those classes too, so I'm always lacking sleep. I mean, I don't mind studying, but I wish I had more time for myself. I would too if I were you. Oh, but my piano teacher is out of town this week, so I don't have any plans. Hey, do you want to come over to my house? Let's study together. I can teach you if you're having a hard time with something. Really? Oh, but I don't know. You really don't like studying, do you? But if you cover all the basics now, it will make your life in high school so much easier. You're right. Okay then. I haven't seen you in a while anyway, so I'll come over. Great, Thursday then.
Hello, Marilyn. Do you have a minute?
Hi, Auntie Claire. What's up?
Remember the other day Gina went over to your house? Gina's been acting a little weird since then. Like she's upset about something maybe? Do you know what happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's something else then. Sorry to bother you.
Is she okay?
Well, she seems very sad and she's not eating very much. She's usually a very happy, active girl, but she's been very quiet lately.
She seemed normal when she was here.
I see. I wonder what's going on with her.
Wait, Auntie Claire, can you do me a favor? I want to check something.
Hi, Emma. Can I ask you something?
Oh, hi Claire. It's been a while. I haven't heard from you in ages.
It looks like the kids are staying in touch. But yes, you're right, we haven't spoken in a while. I actually tried to avoid talking to you as much as possible.
Oh well, I'm assuming you didn't message me to tell me that. I'm quite busy, you know. I have to go to my daughter's model agency for a meeting. So can you make it quick?
It's Gina. She's been acting a bit weird ever since she visited your house the other day. Do you have any idea why?
I have no idea.
Oh, I think something happened. She's been quite gloomy since then.
Maybe it's because she finally understands her place. She seemed like she didn't before.
What do you mean, her place?
I had to teach her when she was here. That she's no good enough to be hanging out with Marilyn.
What? You said that? To a child?
I taught her because she's a child. It's important they learn these things early on.
What are you talking about?
You know, not only is my daughter beautiful, but she excels in everything. School, sports, you name it. I don't want her to be badly influenced by lower people. Gina wasn't blessed with a brain or her looks.
How could you be so mean? Do you know how sad she's been? You hurt my daughter.
I only taught her the truth, because clearly her parents don't seem to get it neither. You should consider saving money for Gina's plastic surgery. She looks quite awful when she's next to Marilyn.
Mom, I can't believe you. You are the worst.
Huh? Why are you calling me Mom?
It's me, Marilyn. I'm next to Auntie Claire right now. I've been watching you two message back and forth.
Nice try. You're a bad liar. It's not funny at all, actually. I took Marilyn to her swimming lesson earlier. There's no way she can be at your place.
I didn't go inside after you dropped me off. If you think I'm lying, you should call and confirm. Or you might be receiving a call soon. My coach is probably wondering where I am since I've never missed a lesson. You know, because I excel at everything.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yep. I asked Auntie Claire to come get me because I wanted to see how Gina is doing.
See Gina? Why?
Auntie Claire messaged me a couple of days ago. She said Gina's been acting weird since she had come from our house. She seemed normal when I was with her, so I thought maybe you had done something to Gina. Because you're always competing against Auntie Claire, and you talk badly of Gina. I have always been embarrassed of you saying mean things about other people.
What?
Mom, you always praise me through talking badly of other kids. If you're so happy for my accomplishments and want to praise me, just say so. Why do you need to add mean comments? You embarrass me when you do that. I actually like my friends. I like Auntie Claire and Gina.
I'm proud of you, Marilyn. What is so wrong about being proud of my daughter?
There is definitely something wrong with you. You make me take all these lessons every day. On top of that, you make me study for hours. I even fainted once from sleep deprivation. You only feed me salad so that I don't gain weight. A loving mother would not treat her daughter like this. I've been working hard to please you, but I've had enough.
Marilyn, what's gotten into you? You wouldn't say such things to your mother.
I have been saying, Mom. I told you over and over that I don't want to do all that, but you never listened. So I gave up and stopped saying it. But I won't be your puppet anymore. And I won't forgive you for hurting Gina.
Forgive? What are you going to do then, huh?
Auntie Claire is asking Dad to come over to her house. I'm telling him everything you did. I'll show him your conversation with Auntie Claire. And then I'm going to ask him to divorce you.
What? You can't make us get a divorce.
I think I can. Dad was always against me modeling, and he never liked how you kept me busy. I know you two fight all the time because of it. In the end, you would always get hysterical, crying and breaking things. The only way for you to quiet down was for us to accept your ways. That's how you always got what you wanted.
He doesn't understand your potential.
What potential? You can't force someone to have potential. Dad said to me before that I can tell him when I've had enough, that he would fight for me. He truly cares about me, more than you do.
That's not true. There's no one on earth who cares about you more than I do.
If you really care about me, stay away from me, please. Bye.
Hold on a minute, Marilyn. Listen to me. I've been doing everything for you. You can't possibly just cut me out like that after all I've done for you.
Marilyn went upstairs.
You? What did you do? How did you talk to my daughter into this?
I didn't say or do anything. Marilyn decided herself.
You're trying to steal my daughter, you piece of trash.
Why do you hate me so much? You were nice to me until we had our daughters. Did I ever do something to offend you?
Yes, you did.
Well, what is it? Please tell me.
You always made me look back. Every family gathering we went to, you carried some high-end purse appealing to everyone that you're a privileged housewife. You were always polished, looking happy.
Huh?
Meanwhile, I had to keep working, wearing my tired clothes and hair all messy. How come you had it easy and not me? I'm better looking than you are. I should have had a better life. It's not fair.
I didn't know you felt that way.
Then I realized you got an easy life because you went to a famous college. I mean, that's your only trait.
Everything you're saying about me has absolutely nothing to do with our daughters. You have no reason to bully Gina.
Reason? The reason is that she's your daughter. She's like an avatar of you. When I first saw her, I finally thought that I can win against you. I knew that having Marilyn would put me above. If she's prettier and smarter, I can be so much happier than you.
You are unbelievable.
That's why I raised her perfectly, with the right food, education, clothes, toys. I didn't compromise anything. But my husband thought I shouldn't be so strict about everything, and I thought, what the hell? He doesn't understand how important it is to start off correctly. He tried to get it in the way of my perfect plan. Did you know what he said to me?
I wouldn't know.
He said that I should look at how you are raising your daughter, that you're doing so well, letting Gina run around free. And how my plan would put too much burden on Marilyn and the family, but it only made my commitment firmer. I swore to myself that I will raise Marilyn to be perfect, and her perfection will prove that I was right all along.
So that's why you forced your values onto your daughter. If what my brother had said to you hurt your feelings, I apologize on behalf of him. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to how we raise our children. But Marilyn is not a tool. Oh, shut up.
Don't you dare try to scold me. Who the hell do you think you are?
You see now, though, don't you? It's been proved that how you treated Marilyn all along made no one happy. And it sure didn't prove that you were correct.
Stop! How can you say that? I worked so hard. I don't deserve any of this.
I think you need time away from your daughter. You need to reflect on what you've done and find what you're missing not only as a mother, but as a person.
Do you think you're perfect or something?
Absolutely not. I'm never sure if what I'm doing as a mother is right. You may think I always seem happy, that I've had it easy, but back then I was going through difficult fertility treatments to have Gina. I'm not saying this because I want you to feel sorry for me. I'm telling you because I want you to realize that what you see is only the surface of things, that everyone has their hardships.
Ugh, I see. You treat me like I'm stupid. What am I supposed to do? If Marilyn is gone, I'll have nothing left. This is all your fault. You can't take away my daughter and husband.
Your value is not something your child is responsible for. She is not your tool, nor your avatar. Your family is leaving you because you couldn't understand those simple facts.
No, I don't accept. I can't have lost. Not to you.
Stop comparing to someone else, Emma. I don't want to say this, but what you're doing is really low.
Hey, Mom. Can I go to the library with Marilyn tomorrow?
Oh, is Marilyn okay now?
Yes, she was a little sad at first, but she knows staying away from Auntie Emma is better for her.
I see. How about you? Are you okay? I'm so sorry you had to go through all of that because of us.
No, I'm okay. Marilyn kept apologizing to me in tears, saying how sorry she was that her mom said horrible things to me. If I don't cheer up, I know Marilyn would feel like she'd have to keep apologizing to me. So I stopped being upset. And I want to be able to help Marilyn now.
You are so strong, Gina. And Marilyn is such a kind-hearted girl. She is so mature.
Right? I like her. She's my best friend.
Afterwards, my brother dragged Emma over to our house so she would apologize to me and Gina. It took a while, but in the end, my brother and Emma got a divorce. Emma had claimed sole custody of Marilyn, but Emma's strict ways were nearly abusive, considering how it was affecting Marilyn's health. So, the court ruled that my brother should have her custody. Emma could not give up on Marilyn, so she tried to lure her after school. Marilyn immediately called for help so she was not taken by her mother. Emma now has a restraining order against her own daughter, and was later taken to her parents. I recently heard that she'd been admitted into the psychiatric ward of a hospital from suffering a heavy depression. We were all saddened that she never understood what Marilyn or my brother was trying to tell her. But now that Marilyn is away from her mother, she's been able to do the things she always wanted to do. She switched to the public school where Gina attends, and quit her modeling agency as well as most of her after-school lessons. Using the free time she finally got, Marilyn studies in the library where she likes it best. The girls are best friends now, and they're having a great time together. They make a really good team. I hope they cherish their friendship forever.
Hey, Mom. Is it alright if I stop by after work?
Yes, that's fine. Did something happen?
To be honest, I'm a little low on cash this month. Would I be able to borrow a bit of money?
Ugh, seriously? You're a grown man. Do you really need to be asking your mother for money?
Come on, no matter how old you get, you're never too old to ask your mom for help, right?
You're making money on your own, aren't you? I'm the one who needs the money. I'm living on my pension after all.
You've always had more money than me, even now. The pension pays pretty well, and there's the inheritance from Dad, too. You've been putting that away, haven't you?
Don't be demanding money from your elderly mother.
Come on, please! I want to buy an air filter for my house, but it's a little expensive.
What do you need an air filter for?
My allergies started getting really bad this year. Air filters are supposed to help with that, so I wanted to get one. But the proper ones are kind of expensive. Please! The allergies don't let me sleep properly.
Oh, I guess it can't be helped. But I'm only paying for half, not the whole thing. Paying the full price would spoil you a little too much.
What? Only half? Well, it's better than nothing. Thanks.
Really, Johnny, you're always being spoiled by me, especially in regards to money. I guess it's better than before when money used to just disappear from my wallet.
That was so long ago. That was back when I was still a student, right?
You also used to use my credit card without asking. Both your father and I really had our hands full.
That was just the silliness of youth. I don't do things like that anymore. I'm not a thief.
I know, you've finally grown up.
Of course. I'm already 30 years old. And I'm married too.
That's true. But I can't believe you really got married, even now. I really didn't think you'd be able to settle down.
What? You just thought I'd go around aimlessly my whole life? Give me a break, Mom. What kind of son do you think I am?
Remind me who it was that skipped school, went out all the time, and was unable to graduate from college? And then, after breaking off all contact, who was it that came back ridden with debt? It's because I know you well that I say things like that.
I guess those things did happen too. I really did some stupid things in my youth. There's no way I can live my life in that way anymore.
You're lucky there was a woman with such a big heart who was willing to marry you. I'm so thankful to her for marrying an idiot like you.
An idiot? Is that really something a mother should tell her son? But you're right, my wife really is a saint. There really isn't anyone with a bigger heart than her.
Make sure you don't take advantage of her kindness. If you get too cocky, even a woman like that will reach her limit.
Don't worry, I'm telling you that I'm sincere and faithful to her. I've always treated my precious girlfriends well too.
Despite your carelessness, you've always been popular with the girls. I wonder why.
Well, they always tell me it's my cute looks that make me popular. I'm all my older relatives' favorite as well, aren't I?
Women are probably just amused by how unreliable you are. I wouldn't want to be with a man like you.
What a horrible thing to say! Even though I get my looks from you.
Well, you've always been very good at flattery, I'll give you that. I wonder if that's why. Oh, I probably spoiled you too much as a child.
Hold on a sec. You're talking as though you didn't raise me right.
I'm just joking. I think you've really grown up and become an upstanding man compared to what you were before. You've been able to hold down your job for a long time, too.
Yeah, it's been 5 years now. Well, don't worry. I don't plan on quitting anytime soon.
I bet even your late father is relieved.
Right? Sure, I still run out of money sometimes, but it's not to the point that living gets difficult. I've really learned to control my spending since becoming an adult.
I'm glad to hear that.
Hey, Mom, do you have some time to talk? My wife is acting really horribly. I can't stand it anymore. I'm basically on the verge of tears.
What? What's happening between the two of you?
She's turned into some kind of monster. Let me vent a little.
You're talking about Stacy, aren't you?
Who else would it be? I only have one wife.
But you were singing her praises not long ago. You said that there couldn't possibly be better wife than her. You even called her a saint.
I couldn't see things clearly at the time. She was pulling the wool over my eyes. But she's finally revealed her true self recently. She's a really deceitful woman.
What are you talking about? Just tell me what happened.
She's supposed to be a housewife, but she doesn't do anything at all. All she does is lounge around at home and doesn't do anything even when I get home. I've been eating TV dinners this whole time. It's not like I'm picky with food or anything. A simple meal for dinner would be totally fine.
She doesn't do anything?
Nothing at all. She doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she doesn't even take out the trash. Despite not doing any housework, she keeps spending all the money. She's even started cheating on me.
Cheating? Are you sure?
There's no doubt about it. I saw her going to a hotel with some random guy.
Saw her? You mean you saw her yourself?
She was acting all strange, right? So I pretended to go to work and followed her to see what she did. That's when I saw her go into that hotel.
I can't believe it. Then it must be true. Plus, she doesn't work at all, does she? That's horrible.
That's what I'm trying to say. Messing around with some guy using the money that I work for. I can't forgive her for this.
I would never have thought she was that kind of woman. Let me talk to her.
No, don't say anything.
Why?
Because I haven't said anything to her yet. If a third party got involved out of nowhere, it caused problems. I'm so scared what she might do out of revenge.
Revenge? What are you talking about?
That's something else I found out recently. She loses all control when she gets angry. That's why I don't want to do anything rash and surprise her.
Really? I guess you never really can tell what a person is like.
So, if possible, I'd like you to help me out in another way. At the moment, I haven't been really able to work. I've been so shocked by how much our relationship has changed in the last few months. My health has really been affected by the stress, and I'm not able to do as much as before. I went to the doctor, and he said it was from stress too.
Could it be depression? Make sure you go see a psychologist.
I did go once, but I didn't really get along with the doctor, so it didn't continue.
Don't push yourself so hard. Something similar also happened to my friend's child recently. He developed some emotional disorder and quit his job. It's almost impossible to fully recover from mental disorders, so make sure you take this seriously.
Yeah, I can't really move around so well right now, so I took leave from work.
But it's your wife that's the source of stress, right? Even if you take a break from your work, that won't bring an end to the problem.
But taking a break from work has eased my mind a little. Now I think I'll be able to face my wife, but the stress from my economic situation is pretty bad. Sorry, but would it be possible to help me out with some money?
I got it. In this situation, it can't be helped.
Thank you!
But I really can't believe it. She had such a horrible personality this whole time. How didn't you realize this sooner?
She just changed completely out of nowhere. Took me by surprise too.
Even though you've been married for over a year now, I guess you never know when people will show their true colors.
It could be that she got bored of me after a year.
Got bored? Oh, how heartless! You really made a mistake choosing to marry her. Stacy, I've got something I want to talk to you about.
Of course, it's been a while. What's going on?
I heard from my son. He told me not to get involved, but I feel so bad for him I can't help but say something. Don't you think your actions are all going too far?
Sorry, but I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play dumb. Spending all of his money, even going so far as cheating. Not only that, because of you, now he's ill. Of course, I won't forgive you for that.
Me? Spending all the money? Cheating? He's the one who cheated. What are you saying?
What?
I don't know what you heard from him, but the one spending all of the money and cheating is him.
No way. It can't be.
And he's been unemployed for the last 6 months too. I'm the one who's working to get us by.
6 months ago? Wait a minute, what's going on?
I'm also completely lost.
He's really unemployed? He's not just taking temporary leave.
If you don't believe me, you can call his old company and ask them yourself. That's the fastest way to get the truth.
Is it true that he cheated on you?
Yes, I have proof. He told me himself and asked for forgiveness. It was the first time he did it, so I decided to forgive him. But decided not to give him any money for a year as a punishment.
So that's why he came to me asking for money.
He asked you for money?
He said that he was so stressed from the shock of finding out that you cheated on him that he couldn't work anymore. Then he asked me to help with some money.
What the hell? How could he lie like that? Not only that, but he's making me out as the bad guy and himself as the victim, even though I was the one that decided to overlook him cheating on me.
So he's the one lying to me.
You believe me?
What you're saying makes far more sense. You've also got proof. I'm so sorry, Stacy. I just started blaming you out of nowhere.
Don't worry about it. It can't be helped since he lied to you. If you found out that your son's wife had cheated on him, of course you'd be angry.
How can I make it up to you? I'm so sorry for my idiot son.
You're a victim here too, aren't you? There's no need to apologize, but we really can't just let him get away with this.
Of course not.
I shouldn't have forgiven him for cheating. I feel so utterly empty right now.
Of course. Stacy, there is no more need to forgive him. You should get back at him as you see fit. I'll also do what I can to help. Where on earth are you at this time?
I've been looking for a job. I went to a recruitment agency.
Don't lie. There's no doubt that you were out somewhere partying or drinking.
I don't have money for that. You know that. I don't have any spending money at all.
You've got the money that I gave you, right?
Me? I got no money from you. What are you talking about?
I gave you some after our discussion yesterday. You said that Stacy was cheating.
Huh? Is that you, Mom? Why are you using Stacy's phone?
Because we're together at the moment.
No way. You contacted her? I told you not to stick your nose into it. That's a problem that's between me and my wife.
You just said that so your